Leo placements, welcome to Sunning Spiritually. So this is going to be for July 6th through the 18th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. That means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you'd like something tailored specifically for you, my website is in the description box below, as well as my decks will be listed below. So let's take a look and see what you guys have coming up. Please excuse the nails. I'm in between sets. But yeah, we have Three of Wands, Death card in reverse, the Magician, Three of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Emperor, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so some of you are now in the driver's seat of your life. You're taking full control, not letting other people's opinions or what they feel you should do misguide you or mislead you in any way, shape, or form. I feel like in the past you were dealing with people that were just refusing to change. Not only refusing to change, but just like stubborn and arrogant and wanting to do things their own way. And you turned your back on these people, and now you're looking towards the future. The future is also looking bright because we have a combination of the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So some of you are going to be gaining someone in your life, and this person will not only help your finances, but they're also going to give you true, genuine love in some way, shape, or form. So if this Emperor is going to be a love interest or a new lover, they're going to take full control of themselves and also the relationship with you, and not in a negative way, not in a smothering type of way. It's just, this is a person who knows themselves and they're whole within themselves. So they're going to know for sure that they want to invest in you romantically. And this will also bring collaborations, businesses, gifts. The Emperor is also my business owner, entrepreneur, someone who's a supervisor, manager. So this is someone who's well-rounded. They've already gone through their whole phase, or that phase where they're promiscuous or dealing with multiple people. And this person is sure and certain that they want something solid. And some of you have been actively manifesting this person because we have the Magician right underneath the Emperor. So whatever you've been putting out into the universe and in the ethers, it is coming in for those of you that are deserving of it, because you do have some Leo placements that are watching that have been in karmic energy and have been refusing to change. And this is also what's stopping you from getting what you deserve, because you're not loving yourself. You're not showing yourself respect. Therefore, you may be disrespecting others around you. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, you did go through some sort of heartbreak, pain, sorrow, disappointment, betrayal even, but you're in the process of healing 100%. Some of you don't want to be single anymore because you do have some Leo placements that enjoy the casual relationships. You may enjoy some friends with benefit situations, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like a large percentage of Leo placements are coming out of that energy of wanting to just be more independent, and they want to incorporate someone, or you may want to incorporate someone into your life. Just more collaborations in general. And so this is saying the more that you love yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration, the better it's going to be for you in general. That's when these blessings are going to rain in. So the Ace of Pentacles can range anywhere from a new car, new home, new relationship, new opportunities, new soul family, trust within yourself, even just self-reliance and self-assuredness can be a opportunity as well, because once you are assured, you can pursue all of your dreams and goals without any, I don't want to say any backlash, but without you really second guessing yourself in some way. So with the Emperor being here, some of you are attracting a person that's going to bring all these things into your life. And this is someone that you have been manifesting because you are a true magician. This is giving like warlock witch energy, but not in a negative way, because if you look at this person, they are wearing white underneath. White signifies like purity, consciousness even, and the red on top of it signifies like knowledge and you needing to find more stability within yourself. So the more stability you have in general, the more grounded you are, the easier it's going to be to deal with any issues that may come about, because things are not going to be butterflies and rainbows all the time. You're going to have to deal with adversity and issues that may come up due to circumstances or just things that are out of your control. But you're gaining those tools that you need through experiences. So through the heartbreak and the pain that you went through, it all gave you lessons. It gave you wisdom. It gave you knowledge. So you didn't go through what you went through for no reason. I do see a heavy energy of control though. So you do tend to attract people that are heavy in their narcissistic energy, and this is just because of the light that you carry, and at times you attract darkness and light as well. So let's take a look and see. We have the star. The star is all about healing. So as you're healing, you're also healing the people around you simultaneously. Some of you are meant to be in the public eye, or you're just meant to work with the public, because you heal people just by speaking to them, even just by being around them. And this is why people tend to take advantage of you. With the Fool card in reverse, if you did make some sort of reckless decision in the past, this decision may have brought imbalance in your life, which ultimately led to like sadness, grief, the loss of something. Or this may have been someone that you were connected to in the past. They were reckless with you, with how they handled you in the relationship, whether it was romantic or platonic, and this person missed an opportunity. Now they're realizing that whatever options they chose over you, because they chose to pour out the cup that led to growth and prosperity, which was you, and they instead wanted to tend to these other people. So this may have been the person that you were connected to that preferred like quantity over quality. They saw themselves as getting what they want from multiple people, and it was as if like this may have been someone who made you feel like you weren't enough, or they triggered self-esteem issues. They triggered some sort of abandonment in you as well. But this wounding that you went through, it helped you recalibrate yourself. You actually went through a rebirth. You're a completely different person now. You now have stability in your life. If it's not monetary form of stability with like a job that's secure, or salary, or you really paying attention to what you're going to leave for your kids and things of that nature, then this is just stability coming in the form of like a relationship, in the form of a commitment. The Hierophant sometimes can be about contracts, so there will be contracts that are renewed. Old friendships that have served its purpose will be closed out. You'll be attracting new people around this time. And there is one person in particular that wants you back. But whoever this is that wants you back, they're already in a commitment, or they're already in a relationship, or they're already energetically tied to someone else, and they may be trying to string you along as an option or a partner. So if you do have someone from the past returning, yes, they have changed. Yes, they have grown, but they still have... I don't know, it's like they still have some learning to do in some way, shape, or form. And you may be having to deal with multiple options. Look, we have the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups. So if you're a woman, you're going to be dealing with multiple options. Only one of these people is going to give you that true commitment that you seek. And all the other options are just illusions to keep you distracted from that one contract. Because with the Emperor, this is the energy of someone who's ready to commit, who wants to give you what it is that you deserve, who's looking for a partner, who's looking for a best friend in a relationship. Then you have this King of Cups to the Queen of Cups, which is that past ex, and their karmic. We're going to get into that a second. I'm going to put that aside because it seems like there's some sort of drama or chaos that this person from the past is going through due to the fact that they have emotions and feelings and love for you still, even though they tried to make it seem as if they didn't, even though their actions and their behavior and how they treated you showed that they didn't care. I don't know, it's like this person had a warped way of loving, or they weren't really shown true love as a child. You may have been the first person that came into this ex's life to show them unconditional love, and unfortunately you ended up being the punching bag in some way. Well, whoever they chose over you, whoever this person is with now, they've been caught either spying and looking at you, or photos of you. There's something going on where you're interfering with this relationship that you have nothing to do with. That's how strong your presence is that you're affecting other people's lives and you're not even in the picture. You're not even dealing with them. That's crazy. Anyways, when it comes to these options that you have, so between the Emperor and the King of Swords, the ex, we're going to leave that aside because that's not really your prerogative. And out of these two options that you're going to receive, both of them are going to be good people. However, it's just a matter of like compatibility, and just because you meet someone good and they're nice to you, that does not mean that you have to settle for them. Really make sure that when you do get into a relationship with someone, it's somebody who you can see yourself being with long term. And with the King of Swords, there's another option coming in, a lover. This person may not be as vocal. They may not be as loving or as mushy-gushy as you'd like them to be. But this King of Swords is somebody who's very truthful. They're very honest. They have some sort of like authority or power. This is somebody who's methodical. They do make head over heart decisions. But some of you may end up falling for this King of Swords other than the Emperor. It really just depends on who's watching in general. But if you are a woman, you will have multiple options coming in. Now, if you're masculine energy watching, out of the women that you'll be approached by, because I feel like there's something about your energy, especially around this time. It's about to be your season with Leo season. You're going to be having multiple people approaching you. There's one specific person who's already in a relationship, and if you are already in a commitment with this Empress, now if this is a masculine that you're watching, all those other people coming in are just distractions to steer you away from something that's solid. So you have to be careful, especially if you are already in a commitment and your relationship has been good. There's nothing that you'd like to change about. I mean, nothing's perfect, obviously, but if you have something good, don't try to go out there and gamble with what you have, because you will lose whoever this Emperor is. If you're already in a commitment or in a relationship and it's solid, with someone solid who cares for you, who is willing to change, willing to work together as a team, don't go out there gambling it with whatever this King of Swords is, because if you do choose these other options, one of these other options is already in a commitment, so you're going to be in a love triangle situation. Now, if you choose this King of Swords, for one, if you do it in a manner that's reckless, you're going to get bad karma through this relationship. Second, if this is just someone that's an option and you're not necessarily sure, take your time. Dating is all about exploring what is good for you and choosing out of that path what you deem as joyful, as fulfilling. So take your sweet time if you are single and having to deal with multiple people. You don't have to feel rushed. And if anybody makes you feel rushed, if anybody brings anxiety into your life and not peace and tranquility, then it's an automatic no. Let's take a look and see. What do you need to know about this King and Queen of Cups, this past ex who's now having relationship problems, or just problems with whoever they left you for, whatever they went to after you? Why does this even concern my Leo placements in the first place? Four of Pentacles, yeah, because someone's still actively holding on to you. This person may have even been holding on to you for 4 years. It may be up to 4 or 5 years since you've been in a relationship with this King of Cups. But they see you ever since they left you to go to these other options. This King of Cups has had like a lack of stability in their life. And they're realizing now that their life was only going to be as good as it was when you were in it. So while this person was taking you for granted, taking your light for granted, your energy for granted, giving it to other people, giving your money to other people, trying to sustain other relationships, other households, whatever this emotionally manipulative King of Cups did to you, it's all come full circle. And it seems like whatever they attracted in love, whoever they attracted romantically did the exact same thing they did to you, only 10 times worse. Let's say you were cheated on by maybe like 1-2 people. Okay, well, this Queen of Cups was never faithful to your ex or your possible past love interest in any way, shape, or form. And now they're realizing that they made a huge mistake. That's why this person is refusing to let you go. If energetically you still find yourself thinking about past people, past exes, no matter what you do, regardless of the fact that you don't watch their pages, you're not trying to talk to them, it's because energetically they're stalking you and they're almost like putting you in a chokehold. And as they're doing this, all you're doing is just getting more money, more stability, becoming more mature, more successful, more grounded. When you left this person, it's like your life had this elevation because you didn't have someone siphoning your light, your drive, your creativity, and you could actually put all of that back into yourself. Some of you moved on to a relationship, or you found somebody who is worthy of your time, who is stable, or that you can invest in that. And this ex is pissed because whoever they left you for, or whatever they thought they were going to have, at some point, this person was sure that their plan was going to work. They were sure that they were leaving you for a treasure box or for a lifestyle that involved, I don't know, superficiality or just living the good life and not really putting any work into the equation. And now this person is realizing that everything has just crumbled since you've left. There's a lack of stability. Emotionally, this person is all over the place. They could even be suicidal in some way, because whoever they're connected to triggers nothing but depression and anxiety in them. This Queen of Cups did nothing but use this person. And this Queen of Cups, if she knew about you, if she or he, if this outside person knew about you and conspired to destroy your relationship with this King of Cups, yes, it worked. It did work for a certain amount of time until this person woke up from whatever spell. And it doesn't have to be like literal magic. It could just be manipulation. This King of Cups woke up to whoever they chose over you and is realizing that they've been played all along. They're realizing that they're sleeping with the devil, or they're sleeping with someone that does not care for them in any way, shape, or form. If anything, they've been siphoning money, time, effort, and love. Everything that happened to you is happening to this with this King of Cups, with the options that they chose, with the people that they have around them now, and that's why this person wants back in. There was possibly 3 people that you were cheated on or lied to, or 3 major secrets that happened with this past ex that you really had no idea about. You came to find out about it in hindsight. And this person, look, you no longer see them as your happiness. You no longer see them as joy. You stopped investing in them. Once you found out who this King of Cups was, you stopped investing in them. That's why this 10 of Pentacles is upside down. It's no longer putting effort, time, money into this jar. It's the end of that. So as you retracted all of your time and your love, it helped you elevate, it helped you build yourself, and you started to realize, like, the only reason why this King of Cups was at the position that they were at was because you were energetically feeding this person and depleting yourself because you were not getting anything in return. Why? Because this King of Cups was out building with this other woman or man on the side with your energy. So everything that they had was built from you. So they tried to sustain the relationship while you were no longer in the picture, and it's not working for either of these people. And now this person wants to return to you with some sort of offer. They want to be solid and loyal now. I don't know. I just get like enemy vibes from these two because they just keep betraying each other back and forth. Constant betrayal, and they feel stuck with each other because of the circumstances that led to the relationship being built how it was, and there's an image that needs to be upheld. So these two people feel imprisoned with each other, so they chaos. Not sure what that has to do with you, but apparently it's important enough for you to know. Those of you that are in a stable, solid relationship, just know any interferences that come in your partner's end, you know, people trying to chase after your partner, people trying to just like sabotage your relationship, it's not going to work because whoever you're connected to is solid. They're not going to jeopardize your relationship for anything, but that doesn't mean that those problems are not going to come up. It's just how you deal with them that makes the difference. Now with the 4 of Wands, there's also marriage in store for those of you that are single in the future, but for this marriage to come in, you do have to choose yourself. You do have to choose the path of not being reckless and not just falling for everyone that comes to you and portrays themselves in a certain way. This is not falling for people's potential, but instead who they are. So pay attention to who someone is and who they show you they are, not the potential of what they can turn into with your energy, because you tend to look at things, I don't want to say in a far-sighted way. Just really pay attention to who approaches you and the qualities and the characteristics that they have, whether it's something that you can deal with. So if you meet someone and off the bat there's already deal breakers or red flags that you see in them, don't try to smooth those ridges out. Really just pay attention, because some of you may look at things from a rose-colored glasses perspective and it keeps you stuck and bound in a certain way. And when all you have to do is just use your eyes. And I say that in the nicest way. You just tend to give people a lot more credit than you should. So let's use my Essential Messages deck so I can see what's going on with this past ex and why this even concerns you. Shadow work needed. I want someone else to explore their options. So this is why it concerns you, because this past ex there's some form of information that was relayed by this ex to their partner, letting them know that they're not into whoever they're with, and they're actually in love with you in some way, shape, or form. So that's why there's chaos and ruckus going on. We also have you're not the only one. So whoever left you is now realizing that, wow, they feel dumb and stupid and shameful and embarrassed, because I almost didn't even want to say it out loud, but they're realizing that they're not the only one in the relationship. They may be getting juggled with 2, 3, 4 people. This may have been someone who decided to commit to like a whore or a player or somebody that just is non-committal. This Queen of Cups energy, she or he is very intelligent. She or he uses the love and that healing, caring energy. They may even use their psychic abilities to get what they want out of other people. So this is a woman or man that knows how to use people's weaknesses to their advantage. And this is someone who's also very needy, very shallow, very vengeful, very smothering. So when you try to end a relationship with the Queen of Cups, she is going to come and try to seek revenge or just destroy your connection in some way. That's why this person feels trapped. That's why their leg has like this attachment to it, because they realize that They kept themselves stuck to someone who just pretended to be something that they're not. This King of Cups is realizing that they need to do shadow work because they're now realizing that they projected all their issues onto you. They made it seem like you were the problem. And now that they've gone to whatever they thought was going to be better, this person has a rude awakening and they're realizing that they didn't deserve you in the first place. This King of Cups was someone who fell for the trap. They fell for a Jezebel incubus spirit. This Queen of Cups can even be like a sex worker or someone who's just out there loose, does not care for anyone truly. And this person's realizing that they got played. They got tricked out of their spot because now you're about to have an emperor in your life if they're not there already. And this is going to be someone that you're going to build with. You're going to have businesses with. This is someone that you may even be well renowned with, because you're meant to have this life purpose that involves helping other people. But in order to do it, there's someone that you're supposed to work closely with. And if this person is not in your life yet, they're coming. And it's only a matter of time. And this King of Cups wants to make their way back to you, even though it's too late. And they're realizing like they can't come back because of how they left. This King of Cups shattered the relationship with you. They shattered your heart. They shattered any chance of any like reconciliation ever happening in this lifetime. And this person feels stuck. They may have even caused childhood trauma, PTSD, Stockholm Syndrome in some of you. And this King of Cups, look, they're realizing that the only chance that they had at love in this lifetime, they've ruined it because they prayed for you in some way, shape, or form. And you were supposed to be this King of Cups blessing. And once you came into this King of Cups life, they treated you like dirt. They constantly berated you. This person did some unforgivable things to you, especially for the relationship to be irreparable. Yeah. So yes, they may end up having money in this lifetime, but they're still going to be lonely. And that's going to be their karma. We also have secret baby or child. This may have even been someone that had children behind your back or they were just hiding. These are like massive lies, like not just little lies. No, the things that are in this chest were massive. So this could have been someone that just had multiple families, double lives. Maybe they were secretly one way and pretending to be another way. I just see a lot of things that you have avoided. You're getting that person that you've been wanting all along. If you've been wanting marriage, it's coming. You've been wanting a solid, friendship group, people that you can trust, people that you can have business with that you know are not going to try to swindle you in some way. All of that, it's coming. It's just a matter of time. If it's not here already, it's on the way. Especially during your season, you will be seeing major changes. So what else do you need to know? Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Tower card. Let your guard down a bit. Some of you, your guard is up so much, it's kind of difficult to approach you in some way. But with the Queen of Swords, I see that you've definitely been through a lot. There's a lot of repressed pain and trauma that you're carrying. So it's important that you find a healthy way to release that. But you are somebody who's very honest, very truthful, very candid. And emotional fulfillment is something that is owed to you in some way. And that's what you're going to get between happiness and joy. This is both my happiness and joy card. The Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. You're not only going to get a wish fulfilled, but you're also going to get some sort of happiness and joy after you took a leap of faith towards someone who caused you nothing but massive pain and betrayal. They left you in the situation and in this state where you were basically dead. Some of you had to go through this full rebirth or transformation because whoever you were in the past, it was like that person was killed. Not literally, but figuratively speaking, because of the amount of chaos and destruction that you went through due to this past relationship. This person from the past is coming in. They are not going to let go of you. I don't care how many years it's been. I don't care who you're married to, who you're with. This past ex is always going to be a problem. Why? Because you, like I said, you're the first person in their life to show them unconditional love. And they blew it. They must have even chosen lust over love in some way. Made some sort of reckless decision. And now they want to come in and try to rectify something that can't be fixed. And it's solely up to you whether you'll entertain it. Some of you will, others of you will not. But you went through some sort of journey. And this journey, it put you through a lot. It caused you a lot of chaos, a lot of sadness, a lot of pain. But you will be receiving some sort of message of concern. This message could come in the form of like an electronic through text messages, voicemail, DMs. Or it could be something official, like a letter. But you're going to be hearing from someone who you view as dead or who is dead to you. And this person, they're now in the energy of poverty, homelessness, losing everything that they chose over you. This is someone who may have even been family. You saw them as family, or you viewed them as someone that you could have a family with. And this is what you're going to get instead. A wealthy man or a wealthy woman. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this is just meaning that more wealth is going to come into your life in the form of like great fortune. So elevation in your relationship is what's coming in. But also be aware of people trying to steer you away from your partner. For those of you that are in solid relationships, because I do see people that are not privileged. So if you're dealing with a woman, this is like Jezebel incubus spirits that just want to come in and destroy your relationship. And as soon as they destroy your relationship, they're going to leave. So you will end up losing two things. Now, those of you that are women dealing with men, these are karmic men that just want to come in and take you to bed. They get high, or they have a fetish of dealing with people who are in relationships because it boosts their ego in some way, shape, or form. So don't let yourself fall for this trap, because if you do, look, thief, I can't make this up. If you do, you're going to allow someone to steal you from your blessings, to steal you from your relationship, to steal you from your abundance, your new beginnings. Going back to the past, allowing the past back in, it's going to interfere with the courtship. So any past exes returning, it's just a test. Doesn't matter whether you still have feelings or not. You can love them from a distance because you deserve better anyway. So that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.